four, three, two, one.
And Shazbot.
Nanu. Welcome to IFB. It's Interfleet Broadcasting. I'm NYPete. I'm here with my buddy Tipsy Toaster. Thanks for joining us on our news, pop culture, sci-fi entertainment channel. Full disclosure, Chris and I grew up watching 70s, 80s TV movies, cartoons, and we bring you our brand, our unique spin to our little corner of the universe. And everyone needs to know that we're big Battlestar Galactica fans. So welcome everyone. Chuck's on, James on, Paul's on, Jeffrey's on,
Baz.
Baz on. Yo, all right. We at the Imperial Leaders Base Star have been waiting all week for you guys. You are our favorite show. Triple T is a hero. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. That's right.
Wait,
Thanks.
I wish maybe we should. I don't know. We got some great CG from Chuck and Chris today with lots of Cylon killing people.
Oh my God,
that's amazing.
That's
it's amazing.
TSW stuff. Rob Bounds with us. Thank you, Rob. Everybody else that's on board, give us a quick shout out so we can recognize you up here on the live broadcast. And everybody that watches us afterwards on the rerun, to the tune of thousands in some cases, thank you for joining and watching. We appreciate you. And we have news. We got a lot of news. We got plenty of things to talk about. Tiny Bean is waiting in the green room. Chris, let's toast.
And we have what else tonight? We got we're going to review the storybook from the US and the UK version. I have the UK version, and Pete has the US version. So I'll put the US or the UK version underneath the spotlight, and Pete can tell me if anything changes from what his is on there, and mine's on there. But I've read through it.
There is a difference.
There is a definite difference, and it's I also love it because it's actually stationed after the old. Well, we'll get into it. We got that tonight. Yeah. We've got some reviews of some buckles from Cell Geek. Yeah, we got Cell Geek was I bought some buckles for the TSW, the Stranded Warrior thing. So he also sent us along some extra presents with that, which was kind of nice of him. So I'll show those off as well.
Yeah.
And
good guys there.
What else we got going on? Oh yeah, we got some fanzines. We'll do some fanzine stuff tonight. We ran across a couple of different fanzines. So we'll do a Battlestar review fanzine look at some of those.
Yes. We got some news from Master Replicas. Master Replicas sent out some news, so we're going to go over that. And anyone have Encyclopedia Galactica from back in the day? Yes, yep. Rob, I have it. It's actually it's like right over there. I have
Didn't
it.
we do did we do the walkthrough on that, or was that something else?
We did a scrapbook.
That was a scrapbook. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do encyclopedia. We
encyclopedia, scrapbooks, comic books.
Yes.
By God, there's just not enough Battlestar Galactica stuff.
Everything
should be Battlestar Galactica. Yes. Battlestar Galactica, the underwear. I wonder if they had underoos. They didn't make the underoos?
Nope. I didn't do it.
I know I had the sheets, so the walkie-talkies, the games, whatever.
Baz says no knives sold, so no Viper work. Oh, dude.
Maybe I should start selling some of those shavers.
Yeah. Baz, make the Cylon sword for the Tipsy Toaster so you can have a ka-ching sold.
Or we could send him the copy of the dagger. He can make the real thing.
Oh. Now that's
an idea.
That's a great idea. Oh, yeah. Rob, possible topic for a future episode? I think yes. Rob has given us some really good topics in the past. I think you're right. Rob, one of Rob's ideas was the the scrapbook, which we did,
Yeah.
which was great. I enjoyed that, rehashing that. It was really fun.
It was way too. It leaned way too to the. It leaned way over to the colonial side. It just wasn't that good.
All right, you know what? Let's just do a
way
toast.
Too much propaganda in that thing. Go back and watch the episodes. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Way too much propaganda.
Just stop drinking. We got to go for the real thing. You're drinking water. I don't know what the hell you're drinking.
I'm drinking a little bit of coffee because I've had a rough day today.
It's been one of those.
This stuff's good. So tonight, we are going to get Pete up there, and I'll read the can. Once again, thank you to Superfan Fran, who is funding our liver problems. So tonight is Swilled Dog Hard Cider. It's called Pumpkin Patch. It's a semi-sweet cider. It is 6.9% alcohol by volume, which is just not enough for me, but just right out for Pete. It's autumn and tailgates in a can. Yes. Pumpkin, chai, crisp cinnamon, ripe apple, and mild tannin. Our flavorful hard ciders are handcrafted in West Virginia to bring friends and family looking for a good time. We believe in making an impact in the communities we serve, chasing squirrels. And a good game. We love chasing squirrels and a game of fetch. Enjoy responsible. And if you look at the back there, Pete, you can show them Lucy Pickles, which is the lead apple fetcher dog for the brewery.
There you go.
Cool.
All right. Swilled Daggett. Yes, that's right, Paul. All right. So without further ado, let's go.
Hang on. Yeah. All right. Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh God, that smells good.
Using my
Blue Squadron. I need to get a silent one. Right? Ready?
Oh. Looks good. Oh, yes. All right, look at that. Battlestar Galactica glass. Taking care of business.
Swilled Daggett.
Okay. Put that
to the
side.
I don't dump this in my lap, we're good to go. All right. At least I don't wear it like Pete does.
Oh, yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
So, anyways, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for being a sci-fi fan of pop culture and everything else, and thanks for listening to us. Thanks for fueling your fleet, and so here's to you, because, Pete...
Fans fuel the fleet.
Fans fuel the fleet.
Here's to you guys. Oh, wow.
I knew you'd like this one.
Tastes like pumpkin.
Yeah.
Pumpkin and cinnamon. That's pretty good.
That's one of them.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Fran, for taking care of us. So, guys,
sorry about that.
Tiny Bean Tara's turn.
Tiny Bean Tara. Hang on, I gotta find her.
It's got some really cool stuff to talk about
down here somewhere.
I've been following along very carefully with the recommendations that Tiny Bean has been making. So we have stuff to talk about. Let's let it rip, man. Come on.
Un momento, por favore.
All right.
Okay, now we're set.
All right. Okay.
There she is, right?
Hi.
Audio check.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
All right. How's it going over there?
It's Tiny Bean Tara. It's Tiny Bean Tara.
Oh, there's me. I love it.
Time for the television and movie critiques with Tara.
Paul said
I love it. Jazz hands. Don't forget the jazz hands. Perfect. Tap, squirt on it. So, hey, excited to be here.
Good to have you here. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons over here. Sorry about that. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you.
Paul says hello, by the way.
Hey, Paul.
So how's the weather? You're up north in the northern parts of New York. How is the weather there? Is it
well,
snowy?
if I If I tell you, you might not believe me, but we are actually suddenly in the middle of a polar vortex, and, and tomorrow is going to be minus 26 degrees for the low and minus 11 for the high. So,
oh my God.
It's
not good.
Yeah, and it just came from out of nowhere. Like we've been having kind of the warmest winter we've had up here in a long time, and then all of a sudden, boom, this for about 48 hours, and then Sunday it's going to go back up into the 30s. So that's t-shirt weather up here. So
and people wander around naked, just sweating.
No worries. Exactly. How's it by you guys?
Not too bad in the city. Not too bad. Just slightly cold, but not nothing like your experience. Look, if it's great TV weather actually. It's good,
is. Yes, and I've got a lot to talk about tonight. Anxious to hear from you guys as well. So how about I jump right in and get this going?
Jump it.
So jump it. Are we ready to rock? Tipsy?
Kick it.
Okay. Well, hello, Fleet. Good to be back as always, and welcome to Tiny Bean's Corner of the IFB, where we talk all that is new and interesting in entertainment and pop culture and try to find things that the Fleet would enjoy checking out. It is still the winter doldrums in terms of new programming, but fear not, there is great stuff on the horizon. And in the meantime, there are to check out. This week's theme is nostalgia in the previews world, and we have a lot of it. Starting with Picard Season 3, which is hitting our TVs on February 16th, so right around the corner. The final full trailer just hit a few days ago. I hope you got a chance to see it. It really looks like fun. All our favorites from Next Generation are back, and it just gives Deanna Troi sensing darkness and hearing Riker say, "This is the end, my friend." So prepare for this final voyage, guys. Picard is slated for a 10-episode season and is yet another reason to get Paramount Plus. And binge Tulsa there.
Oh, Tulsa King, yes. Definitely Tulsa King.
Definitely. Next up, Disney Plus on first brings us the return of The Mandalorian, now in Season 3, or as I like to call it, The Adventures of Mando and Grogu. Pass the popcorn, the teaser trailer has them heading back to Mandalore. Jon Favreau is at the helm again, and he rarely disappoints. Most details are being kept very tight right now, but I am really looking forward to being immersed in these worlds again. The stories are smart, special effects are on point, and Pedro Pascal is always good. Even when you can't see his face, that man can act. So, speaking of Pedro Pascal, checked out The Last of Us on HBO Max yet? Now, I know we talked about it last time, right after it started. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to episode 3 that just dropped on Sunday. Probably one of the best hours of television I've seen in quite some time. I'm still thinking about it. Nick Offerman is like you've never seen him before. I can't say much more. I don't want to give anything away, but trust me, watch this episode. It's really quite beautiful, it's hopeful, and it's heartbreaking. And yes, I'm talking about an apocalyptic zombie show. If you're looking for an example of filmmaking at its finest, quote a good friend's review. This episode confounded my expectations, surprised me in a tropey genre that very seldom surprises, and story choice that was bold and interesting and completely worked, and they nailed their point they were trying to make so effectively. So watch this one, guys, truly. Now, The Ark just dropped last night on SciFi, Peacock streaming, and I just caught it before I came on, so I am still processing it. There are a lot of mixed reviews out there, but I always have really high hopes for anything sci-fi, of course, and it's Dean Devlin of Stargate and Independence Day, so it can't be bad, right? It feels like a real throwback to me, guys, so I am totally on board for this journey. The Ark tells the story of a starship bound for a distant planet where the cryogenically frozen passengers. They're hoping to start a new home for the human race. But then an accident in deep space decimates the ship's sleeping population, 400 down to a little 100. And they lost a lot of their supplies, but it's a diverse group of survivors, none of them ranking, which is a very interesting twist. And they awaken to discover that they have to form like a whole new space society here. So this is right up my alley, and I feel like it's right up the IFB fans. So please, guys, follow it along together. More insights on this one, all ears, and I will definitely keep watching this and report back next time I'm on. So, back for a minute. A show hit a few weeks ago that I was reluctant to try only because my complete love and adoration for the original. Back in 1984, premiered one of the most irreverent, ridiculous comedy with a heart of gold to grace network television. Right, I'm talking about Night Court, which told the ever-revolving stories of the insanity of New York City's Night Court. It was helmed by a cast of characters that included actors such as Harry Anderson, Marky Post from The Fall Guy, Jamal, Charles Robinson, Marsha Warfield, and of course, John Larroquette as the one and only Dan Fielding. What an ensemble cast, and the slapstick, the verbal sparring, the physical comedy, genuinely laugh out loud, as well as the endless parade of guest stars. I mean, the first time I saw Brent Stewart was as a small recurring part in Night Court. I don't know if any of you remember that.
Yep.
No, they just don't make them like that anymore. Or do they? If you need to smile, and who doesn't, please take a moment to check out the sequel series, also called Night Court, on NBC and Peacock streaming. From the first scene, they had me at go. It is the same sets, the same music, even the same pigeons living in the ceiling. I mean, it is nostalgia full-blown, people. The story brings the late Harry's daughter Abby to the Night Court as the new judge, played by Melissa Rauch from Big Bang Theory. Pretty soon, she has Dan Fielding back. Before you know it, you're watching the same show. They're even filming it with a 3-camera setup and a live studio audience. Who does that today? So I feel like sitcoms are an endangered species. I honestly can't remember the last one I truly loved. Is this highbrow? Is it spectacular writing? Are they trying to make a statement or be edgy? Not even slightly. But that's kind of... It's fun, it's irreverent, it's ridiculous. It's the 80s all over again. It is also a huge surprise hit, bigger than they imagined it would be, and now they're talking about bringing Richard Mall and Marsha Wool back into the guest spots in the future. So count me all in. Check this one out, guys. You don't have a lot to lose. They're sitcom, half-hour episodes. Just check your brain at the door and laugh. And lastly, I can't go by without acknowledging that it's Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Now,
Don't drive angry.
But don't drive angry. Exactly. Now, the Adirondack groundhog just laughs at you for even asking the question. Like, of course, there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. But it is the 30th anniversary of the beloved Bill Murray classic film. I mean, 30 years. Can you believe it? Often imitated but never duplicated, Groundhog Day is one of a kind. Do not let the rest of your week go by without giving this one a rewatch. Okay, campers, rise and shine, and don't forget your booties because it's cold out there. Crank the Pennsylvania pole, guys. It really holds up, and it is truly worth your time. And that's all in the corner for this time. Back to you, Pete.
Well, there's a lot there. First of all, Baz says good day, Tara. Lola says hi. Right, so Baz from Down Under is sending his best, and Baz, thank you for tuning in. Lola is here. She was a little late. George G in the house. GG, what's up, man? I know he's working. I believe he's on set.
Taking what they're giving because he's working for a living.
That's it. So, Last of Us, I agree totally. Those that have played the game or familiar with the game, the characters in the third episode are given this like super background story, like their backstory. I thought it was well done in and of itself. I just I wish it was a little more interconnected with the game narrative, but in and of itself it was fantastic, right? I mean, the the story itself, what they were telling us, what how they're living through it, their little vision of life, tremendous acting in it, a lot of feel in it. I thought it
What's
was
this on
good.
again? What's the last of is this Last of Us
It's The
on?
Last
The
of Us.
last,
Yeah, it was
it's
I mean, what's it on?
HBO.
HBO.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far
Yeah,
so
the-
good. I
Oh,
mean,
anyways, I don't have that one
thanks for sharing that. You need to go get it. It's very, very good.
because I want to play the game. Really, I probably just go get the game and figure it out from there.
Yeah,
the
I mean, it
game
feels
is-
like that. I mean, that last episode was almost like a complete standalone. Could have been a
Yes,
whole
correct.
movie all by itself.
They could have
So,
given them
yeah,
a spin-off, right? They could have
Yeah,
just spun them
totally.
off and had them, given them their whole like a whole series just on their trials and tribulations. But
Yeah.
it was good. We haven't seen any like real character development like that in any of those post-apocalyptic shows.
Right.
So it was definitely hat tip to that. So it was really, really well done in terms of that. But Mandalorian, of course, that's a great one to look forward to. Picard, I did not see the trailer, T. So
Oh, you have to see the trailer.
Okay.
It's
All right.
good because
So I
there
will.
you'll see all the familiar faces and the voices. Just, I mean, total goosebumps for me.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So
Gonna
I'm
be
looking
sad to
forward.
see that one go. I know it's got to end sometime, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
all good
rough.
things. Night
Yeah.
Court. Now that you said it, I'm going to dabble. I remember watching the original Night Court, and it was it was fun. It was just a fun show. They're always doing stuff.
Fun.
Harry and his
So-
magic tricks and everything else.
Yeah,
Yes.
all the time,
Oh my
right? Yeah.
gosh. Chris, have
So
you
we'll
seen
see.
any of the new ones yet? Or
Not yet. I've been meaning to put it on my
Okay.
list of things to do, but I had to finish Borderland.
yeah.
What's it? Something in Borderland. Alice in Borderland.
Alice in Borderland.
I just
Yeah.
finished that. Yes, last night. Matter of fact.
Oh, you finished the second season?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
I
it
still have
was
to do the second
Yeah,
season.
it's good.
okay.
It's
Let's
good.
not
It's
say
good.
nothing. All right, you gotta
Okay.
watch it so that we can talk.
They
about
all
it,
die.
because You guys, that's not what happens. All right, so definitely bring it up so that we can really get into it a little bit, because there's stuff that goes on, and when you see it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
However, Baz wants to know: have you seen the trailer for Carnival Row? I have not,
No,
but
I
I'm a
haven't.
big fan of.
That's another
Carnival Row.
HBO, isn't
I
it?
enjoyed it
Yeah.
very much, so
It's
I'm
another-
definitely looking forward to that.
That's HBO, I believe, right?
When does that comes back soon, right?
Yeah, it does
So-
very soon.
okay.
So
Nice.
I don't know. There's so much TV. We've talked about it. We're lucky because there's a lot of good TV out there. Of course, there's no BSG coming, but there's plenty of.
There is some BSG coming.
Oh, is there really? What do you mean by that, Chris? Pray tell. What is?
We're doing it. I got tired of
called
it, so we're doing our own damn BSG. So
It's called the Stranded Warrior.
those people in Hollywood, they can
If you guys,
themselves because we're going to do it ourselves.
I put up a post today on IFB, and it was MSN.com, and it was a list of shows that we want but we'll never see, and unfortunately
Oh,
BSG was on it,
yes.
and
I saw that
was
article.
like-
I was like, "Are you kidding?"
yeah,
Yeah.
I was crushed. So I
Who
don't
wrote
know,
it?
man.
I'll send a van.
That's not gonna help.
Everybody.
Yeah, send
You
a
know,
van with
that's-
Cylons inside. They'll beat the out of him and then bring him
Yeah.
or her.
Not gonna help.
Yep.
Unfortunately, won't help.
Yeah, well,
There
because
is some
we'll
good
beat them
news.
until they say yes. It's the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
show ever. They need to bring it. They're going to bring it back, and they're going to fund it.
The yes is the Stranded Warrior, and we're very, very happy to announce that Tiny Bean is committed to the project, and you're playing Yes, you're going to be
committed to the project.
Yes. Okay.
I love the way you paused that.
Because
she's been committed.
Yes.
To the project.
That's right.
Clearly.
So I don't know. Well, you're playing one of a very, very cool character, and so we'll leave it at that for now. But you're
hang on.
You're
it's the
playing yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, it's gonna be
so
fun.
Excited.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we were singing earlier.
I'm
so excited.
I'm like, I can't talk about it.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah.
Chuck and Chris are working their butts off doing the CG. Yeah. And we have a lot of cool stuff going on.
Luckily, that piece of the CG is built for it's built for the intro as well as built for a funding video as well. But
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I can't wait to
I
see that one
to be the
it's
dagger. Okay, Jeff.
I can't wait to see the.
Oh boy, there's gonna some cool scenes and.
All I can say, it was a hot time on Caprica tonight.
That's right. It's gonna be something. We have the story's good. We have a solid story. It
just gets better. You tweak it every so once in a while, and it just gets better. It's just, I'm ready. We've locked down Act 1, so Act 1 is no longer being changed, and so it's set.
Correct.
And Act 2 is under the final rewrite, and then we'll do Act 3 right after that, and then once we set it, it's set, and then after that, we don't add anything to it because it gets difficult at that point.
Right. So,
unless something comes up to where, hey, we didn't get funded for green screens, so guess what we're gonna do?
Yes, he's just gonna talk about
stick figures. Let's go.
We can film here in my green room. The back wall is perfect.
It would be cheaper to buy a green screen than fly everybody up there.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah. But we're doing it. It's happening one way or the other. And let's thank everybody right now.
Tara, yes,
we had so far we've had
we're at a third.
A third
of the basic.
Of the basic. And
the bare minimum.
We're doing really, really well. We want to thank everybody that's
hadn't had a chance to yet. Hey, might as well plug it now, right? Hey, what the heck?
Well, yeah.
There we go. Screen share, bam, and voila.
There it is. So we're getting.
If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, please come out and check out the Indiegogo site, the Stranded Warrior, a 1978 Galactica fan film. A fan film project of Tipsy Toaster Productions, LLC, set in the classic Battlestar Galactica universe. Yes, you too can help produce an actual Battlestar Galactica episode. $29.95. $2,995, that is. And it could be yours.
That's right. Okay. So we're getting there, guys, and thank you for all of you that contributed. Really appreciate it. It's just going to get us closer to putting together what we really want to show. Right? It's a showcase. It's Battlestar Galactica. It's gritty. It's definitely gritty, guys. This is
got a little darkness in it.
It has.
There's a murder, and it's not the kind of murder that we had on the Rising Star.
Right. So that's part of what we're doing is, we're making it, we're making it on our own.
Yes.
It's a little noirish. It's dark and it's all
I can say is there we go.
For those that so there is a little homage, a nod, a small nod to what follows, but we are I'd say like 98% 2 feet in, 2 feet grounded in 1978. We've right uniforms, everything else.
It's all, everything's uniforms, buckles. We'll actually talk about buckles tonight and everything else that we've got.
About that. So we've
done everything we could to put it into the 78 universe, but we tied a little bit of, I wouldn't say the new to the new galactic. But I'd say we tied a little bit of the Caprica into it. So
yeah, but it's still
because that's that time frame.
It's still part of the if you read between the lines in whether you read the original book or you listen to what's going on in the original movie, it's still there.
Yeah,
I mean the whole idea of their pantheon and the lords of Kobol and all that's all there. It's still there. We just to kind of play a little bit with that concept. So just to give it a little bit of originality in terms of what our interpretation of reading between the lines, but it's there. Whether they're there's colonists from all over all the different colonies, and they they're named a certain name because of where they're from, and they have a system of they even have their own languages.
Yeah.
They have their own languages. Every colony, which is not really explored so much, but it does come up. They speak their own languages. So we play with that idea,
which was kind of mind blowing at one point in time because you start looking at the colony. Well, I'll leave it at that. I'm going to go too far.
Cassiopeia. Think of when we first meet Cassie, and what is the exchange behind what happens, like the looking into what she steps up to translate, and the two that are talking to her, and that idea behind those details. Not so much, we're all usually distracted with, oh, Cassiopeia's in, but what was she doing?
Doesn't that stand for Fairy Queen?
Okay, so
sorry, playing my Starbuck role there.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, and that's exactly what happens.
Stand for Fairy Queen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, those colonists, those survivors, are speaking a language that she speaks.
An actual language, not just a made-up language, but an actual language.
Yes. So that is very, very interesting. And we tap into that. So we're going to have a good time with this, guys. Like the script is done. It's finished.
Yeah.
We're just making some minor adjustments.
80? No, how many pages was it? Crap. I just had it open a minute ago. All I know is that the script writing software that I use says it's almost 30 minutes. So I have a feeling it'll be a little bit more, maybe a little less.
But under 40.
It's got to be under 40. Yes, it has to be under 40.
We're going to make it under 40. This is part 1. It's going to go to...
Yeah, it's funny. There's we tried to do both parts, and then we started looking at how big the script got, and we're like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, yeah. So we've cast the main, the protagonist is in. We have his wingman is in. We have a whole bunch of people already cast. We just have a couple more a few extra spots here and there. The crew is all coming together. We just had basically 3 PAs pick them up yesterday. So it's all coming together.
What's a PA? Some people don't know what that is.
Production assistants.
Okay.
So they'll be helping out for, the 2-day shoot that we're doing, and it's all coming together. We're going to have a really good time. And again, thank you everybody for supporting. A third of the way in the first 3 days.
If you haven't supported, please share. Yeah, thanks a lot. For those if you haven't supported, please share it. Let's try to get it fully funded so we can do part 2, because I might have to sell my house if I don't do that. I'm starting to feel like Richard Hatch,
Yes.
Richard's man, I want this to happen so bad. I have to mortgage my house.
We're definitely going to be there, but thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. So Tara, you're gonna, by the time you come back, we're going to have another conversation for some other stuff. I have a short list of some recommended television, and I'll bring that up next time, and we'll talk about and see what you think of some titles that were recommended to me. And we'll talk. We'll see.
Great.
Carnival Row. Think Carnival Row if you get a chance. Stay on top of that.
Once again, that's HBO, right?
Yeah,
I believe it is. The first episode, the first season, really good.
I don't need HBO as well.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Can I wait till it comes out on Netflix? It probably won't, unfortunately.
No. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
So,
but Tara, thank you very much. Always
yes,
a pleasure.
and Tara, the just so you know, that thing I sent you earlier is a voiceover. We'll get with you later on. We need a female voiceover for that. So
amazing, nice. Thank you. I'm
yep.
so excited.
So we'll get with you. I guess Pete will get with you or something. We'll get with you, and we'll come back up on top of this sometime next week or something, and we'll hit a audio recording and get that done. Or if you want to just audio record it and just email it to us, you can do that too.
Oh,
I mean,
boy,
you've got,
right.
we got you a brand new microphone, so
I have this beautiful microphone.
So that would, just record it directly into that with a nice quiet area without any cats or daggets. What's a cat called in Battlestar Galactica? They don't have any cats.
Not that we know of.
They should.
Yeah, they must.
We have to find a name for one just for fun.
No, they gotta have a cat. There's no way.
Yeah, I think a daggett. So what's a cat?
A cat.
Well,
inquiring minds want to know. That's it. It's going to keep everybody awake tonight, all night long. Exactly. I'm sorry, everyone. I did that to you, but we'll all be worrying tonight. What do we call a cat? What do we call a cat?
Yeah,
Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, you know who might know? Professor Patton or Fran. I'm sure they know.
They may have made one up, yeah.
Yeah,
like a feline,
a
feline or feline or something.
Yes,
I know it's an insectoid. Oh, I almost said something really bad there. Insectoid would be the insects, but what's a cat?
Okay. Bye, Tara.
All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
I'll do my Backstreet Boys. Bye.
You're losing it, man.
And I haven't even drank that much. I haven't even had that much. Wow. This stuff is not that powerful. I am just that tired, I guess.
Carnival Row is Amazon Prime. Thank you, George G, for cluing us in.
Now, that one I can do, but I just don't like horrors. Although I'm thinking about writing a horror, which is really totally not me, but it just...
Yeah.
I was inspired, let's put it that way.
Oh, boy. Well, I don't know how many of you heard this, but I got this not too long ago today, and I thought it was kind of cool to mention because it's a lot of us have been involved with collecting these. So, news about Eagle Moss Hero Collector. So, Master Replicas, we're writing to you because you were an Eagle Moss or Hero Collector customer. That company went into bankruptcy last year. Master Replicas has now taken over many of their projects and will be making their products and others available for sale very soon. We will also be working with other partners to offer you more science fiction, superhero, and fantasy collectibles. GDPR regulations mean that in order to email you about this again, we need you to sign up. So I will be signing up, and I'll tell you that at the very top, underneath their logo, one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logos under Master Replicas is, of course, Battlestar Galactica. So let's keep our fingers crossed. We're going to reach out.
Here you go. And this will give you a hint. Here you go, Pete. What? I just looked up Master Replicas.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yeah. What do you got? Bring it up. Coming soon. Excellent.
21 days, 22 hours, 20 minutes, and 49.
Cool.
48.
So, hey, we're going to find out. We're going to look into this, guys. We're going to see if we can possibly get a statement from them or have somebody come on the show. And let's see if we can, ask about our fave Battlestar Galactica and the rest of the sci-fi stuff. I mean, they're taking it over, so hopefully they'll be true to BSG and keep that going. That would be really cool. I thought that was interesting. And so we're going to be covering some other things. You know what? Now's a good time to mention that next week we're going to have Andrew Gasca is coming on. I happen to have met him at with New York Comic Con when Conspiracy of the Planet of the Apes had come out, and he autographed this for me. So
that's a book, or is that a comic?
Oh, it's a book.
Okay.
I'll open it up.
I know he's done multiple books for Planet of the Apes. Unfortunately, none of them, I looked up the other day, are on audiobook. Dang it. Damn you to hell! Hang on, I gotta do that. I'm doing it.
Damn you! Oh, that's not it. No, that's definitely not it.
Damn you to hell.
There you go.
There we go.
So there are illustrations at the beginning of every chapter, original illustrations to go with each chapter. So we'll talk about that and the rest of his work next week. So we're looking forward to having him on board, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And don't forget that the week after, we're going to have Sandy Gimple, the stunt woman, and she was doing working
I'm sorry.
all the way to last year, through the pandemic, and she was in the original Star Trek. She played two characters,
That's super exciting.
And the Soul Vampire.
She played Cetal in Battlestar, and she's
that's right,
stunt doubled for a number of Hollywood actresses, and
Mummy.
I said, "Oh no," because I looked over and read Jeff Walters' thing, because I just remembered, Eagle Moss used to have this build the Ecto piece by piece, and he wrote in, "Yep, halfway through the building the Ecto, and they went bankrupt." Oh my gosh. Oof. That sucks so bad, because I know they did. I almost went and started doing. They had the large size Back to the Future DeLorean. I was going to start doing that one, and they send you a piece every month or something, and you put it together slowly.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's really detailed. I mean, it's really piece by piece, and it's beautiful. And so was the Ecto, and that sucks. That sucks so bad.
Oh boy.
Oh
my God.
And there's nothing you can do about it because they went bankrupt. It's not like you can go after them. Yeah. It's like, I want the pieces to my Ecto.
Another good book is Timeline of the Planet of the Apes by Rich Handley. Yes. Yep. Rich Handley,
he's been on our show.
Yep. Yeah. John, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, man. And again, thank you everybody that have donated to the TSW, the Stranded Warrior.
And those who haven't, there's still time.
Yes, like 57 days or so, give or take.
The sooner the better, because Chris is getting ready to drain his savings account.
Chris is ready to do a one-man show, and
if I have to, I'm gonna make this damn thing happen. Thank God my wife doesn't know how much money I would be spending, so I've already dropped a couple of grand. Here's those people who helped out, and those who are thinking about helping out. Please do so.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Chris Laskowski from Down Under also. Thank you for tuning in and watching live with us. Always love having all you guys on board. It's our little happy family in our little corner of the galaxy with all you guys on. I know some of you are on YouTube and some of you are on Facebook, and that's fine. Thanks for tuning in.
No Twitchers, though.
Say again?
We don't got no Twitchers.
No Twitchers that we know of. There might be one or two.
Yeah. But, you're out there in Twitch.
If there's any Twitchers, let us know.
If you're twitching, let us know. Yeah, not tweaking, twitching.
Twitching. But so we got a lot of stuff going on our end besides being in movies and acting in them, right? So we are both SAG eligible now, and that's nice.
I've been sagging for years.
Oh yeah, that was quite an experience doing that. It's still a process. They're still shooting for the Once a Week for Life. Our co-producer, the creative producer on IFP, George Zuvalos, is the executive producer, writer, director over on Once a Week for Life, and he has a bunch of well-known actors that are a part of that production, including John Capellos, who is also in Weird Science, Forever Night, Breakfast Club, The Expanse. I mean, a whole bunch of, and then there's
Dick Rand,
Mr. Roebuck, who is his last movie was Grandpa in the Rob Zombie remake of The Munsters, and Dick Grant Tulane, who's in like The Librarians, The Walking Dead, Blacklist, a whole bunch of those things, and there's a few others that
did he cast Trixie?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did. Somebody from, I believe, The Sopranos. If you're sagging, they make a pill. Okay, Media Commodore. Thank you for, cluing us in on that one.
Let's take us way into the gutter on that one.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that one, of course. But I'm glad you're on. We
haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know that.
That work thing sucks. I mean, once again, if I didn't have to live indoors and eat, I'd quit.
Mediocre Modeler had put up, I think he dropped a video last week, I think it was. I don't think it was this week, but I did see a new review that
Jeff Waters is actually is actually serious about the beard oil. It's going to be a real thing.
Finished laser engraving the canisters. We'll have them for sale at Allcon. I thought you were just joking. I'm going to
get. If it doesn't work for mustaches,
I thought it was nothing but a joke, and now Jeff is saying they're going to be there. We're going to have a good time with this.
Yeah, so it's good for mustaches. I know it says for beards, but it's got to do a mustache thing.
Beard, yeah, you'll be able to, yeah. So,
and if you can make it a little darker, that'd be great too. If it kind of had a tint to it, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Dragon Con is going to be such a gathering of all of us. We're going to have a great.
And Allcon's before Dragon Con. We should be done shooting by Allcon.
Awesome Con.
Awesome Con. Sorry.
Awesome Con. Oh no, but you're right. I mean, I believe Allcon also, which is in Texas. I think you're right in terms of a timeline, but we're not going.
And then that was confirmed today that the Viper will be at Allcon.
Oh, that's excellent.
I just got a text today, so he said let everybody know that they're going to actually have the full size Viper there. They were able to find a place to put it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so that's Carl Cullenschmidt and George Mellis from Team BSG Viper. So that's very good news for them. Good luck, guys. And that's cool. And then we are slowly making our way towards reviewing now the Battlestar Galactica storybook. That's one of the things we're going to do. The other thing was this, Chris. I know that this. Look, I got this. Check this out.
Lady Supreme. Hello.
Asylum number 10. Asylum number 10 has...
wait, what's the name on the top of that?
Terry Moore. No relation.
Sure? How do I know it's no relation?
I don't know.
Cylons all have the same last name.
That's right. So there is, in this, is a bonus Battlestar Galactica story.
Look at the awesomeness of the Battlestar Galactica Cylons.
Is that insane?
Looks like there's some darkness there with death, and I love the bottom picture. Oh, it's a beautiful... Make sure you zoom in on that bottom picture. The Viper exploding. Yeah. Yes. Smells like chicken.
That's enough for you. That's enough for you.
Smells like chicken.
I think we should explore this a little bit. This is number 10. And I think we should talk about that one. That's
just that one, or should we go through the whole series?
Well, I thought we did. I'm pretty sure that we did. This is the Asylum series.
No, I'm saying the Asylum series we haven't been through yet.
Oh, we have to do them then.
Let's do it.
And that includes number 10, yeah. So that would be interesting because
we can do it.
It doesn't usually come up. It's not discussed.
Yeah, this is something I don't think I remember seeing it. I didn't know about it until you told me about it.
Right.
So like, hey, there's these other ones. I'm like, really? Well, that's cool.
Yeah, these little shorts. So we'll.
It was you, or it was who was the one that was putting together who's got all of the. Padden is Eric is the one who's got all of the Battlestar Galactica comics. No. Who was it?
Nope. It was another one of our guests, and he still hasn't gone back to us. He was working on getting a publisher to put together and publish all of the British look-in magazines.
Right.
And get all of that. So he has it all together, and that would be phenomenal because there's no other way of actually...
You can't see him.
Yeah, you can't see him. So it would be really cool to see all of that all put into one volume. And so he was working on that, and we were hoping that he was going to get back to us. So I'll check in on him.
Back out to him.
I'll reach out and see how that works out.
That life thing gets in the way.
Yeah, I just really hope that we can do something. I know that John One is working on getting us another author. Unfortunately, there's a time issue because it's from England, and we'll see if we can work that out. But somebody's
do another weekend thing again.
Yeah, maybe a science fiction author that's well known. Hopefully, we'll be able to lock that down. There's always that time thing. It's really kind of hard, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do for you guys. It's always a lot of fun doing this stuff. What else do we have cooking? Well, the storybook. Bottom line is the storybook.
I can do a storybook. So. Are we switching over to the storybook right now?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to put you on the screen for a second.
All right, so we're going to cover
and
this.
You can. Whoops, that's me. Let's try you. There we go. There's you.
There we go. So this is what we're going to look at. And this one that I have in my hands here, guys, this is the American release one, and Chris has the English one, the UK version. This is the G.P. Putnam's and Sons, New York. All right, this is the New York one, and we'll show you there is a difference. There's a slight difference in the layout between this one and the British one, so it's kind of interesting. We did a comparison a few months ago.
There we go.
And I think,
You got me?
Yeah, we got you. Really cool. Those are patches from TSW. Let's move those out of the way.
Oh, we don't want to move those out of the way. Move them right there.
It's only the Stranded Warrior.
Yeah.
One of our characters will be wearing that.
I like it because it looks just like a Cylon.
Yes, all right, enough.
Hint.
Stop.
All right. I love this book, man. I got this as a steal, and look at that. It doesn't even have a crease.
Wow.
So I'll be creasing it now. So this is the English version of the Battlestar Galactica storybook. Does your cover look the same way, or is it different?
No, it's a different cover.
It's a different cover.
I showed everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a different cover.
So we'll go back and forth if there's something major or something different. So you look through yours. You look at yours. I'll look at mine, and we'll go from there. So we'll look at the first page, and I love, it's got. Oh, you hear that? I think you hear that.
So your orange, the orange or the red in that there is a lot more defined than the one in mine.
Oh, I just cracked the. Oh well.
You broke it.
The back's old and cracked open. Mine cost a whole 1.95 pounds.
Yeah, not even 2 pounds.
Not even 2 pounds.
No.
What's that nowadays? I don't even know.
I think it's like $3.
Alexa.
Not quite. Not quite.
How much is 1.2? Nah.
From Pocket Mags.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what's 1.95 pounds to dollars? Okay, don't answer me.
$2.25.
Yeah,
Move on.
okay. Move on. Anyways, so mine's out of London. Brown Watson, London.
Yes. Mine is a picture of the Battlestar Galactica on the same page as yours. So that's not the same. Mine's out of New York.
Mine's copyright 1978, which when I read this, I love it because if you haven't had a chance to go back and rewatch our what's yours?
Mine's 79.
Wow, mine's before yours. I wonder, you got to go back and read yours and compare it to mine.
All right, so this is the introduction. That page mine is different.
Okay. Well, do we want to do this side by side thing or something? I can set that up.
I don't know, but it's just. Do you have one? Do you have an American one?
No. I mean, I can put you on side by side if you want to put yours on. Do you want to do that or not?
Let's just keep going.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right, so mine's 1978, and if you had a chance, if you had a chance to go back and watch all of our episodes where we covered chapter by chapter the original Battlestar Galactica novel.
Yeah.
It's different. It's very different compared to the actual show, and this follows the novel more than the actual show, which is great. I love it. So this is 1978. So this was probably based on the novel, and I mean it just jumps right in there. So I love the pictures they have in here. This is the
I don't have that picture.
You don't have that picture either.
Nope.
So it sounds like everybody should be getting the 1978 version British storybook, because the American one must suck. Anyways. So it starts off with Zach Father, Commander Adama and the 1,000-Year War, which is, you really, when you think about that, they've been fighting for 1,000 yarans. Can you imagine the mental, breakdowns and difficulties that you would have if you've been fighting for 1,000 years? So it goes through. It's got great pictures. I must say the pictures in this thing are
Different
great.
Pictures. Different pictures.
My picture's better or worse?
You got some pretty cool pictures that this does not have. So
so this is all about the Zach thing, and in this story, just like in the book, it talks about how Zach and Apollo go in to into the cloud or whatever else that you might want to call it. And find the thing, but it also talks about when they get into the cloud. It talks about so this is also exact right out of the book. They're tubular. This is talking about the Cylons. They're tubular-shaped helmets covered many-eyed creatures with heads that apparently could change shape at will.
Oh!
In center of the helmet was a long, narrow opening from which came concentrated beams of light.
Whoa.
No human had ever discovered if the light was created by the Cylons themselves or was part of the helmet. And then suddenly Apollo started to see one of the helmet lights swing towards his Viper, and he punched the reverse loop on his directional touch plate, and his ship went rolling backwards. That's just kind of that's directly out of the book. If you go through the book and reread the book, which I highly suggest if you haven't done it in a couple of years, go back and reread it. You'll find a lot of really cool stuff that Mr. Larson had come up with, but didn't make it into the show. And I think I love his Cylons are reptilian and they're multi-brained and it's great stuff. And then I'll just stop here for a minute.
Oh my God, let's see. Those pictures are not here. We have other pictures in this book. Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, I would definitely keep this book. This book's but because there's
right. Just move on. Will you please?
Look at the Anyways.
All right. So the Commander Adama picture, that's the same but on different pages. The what is it? 8R?
Yep.
8R picture, that's the same, but all the rest are different pictures. There's no Atlantia.
And I can say they did in this one, I will get to it. I don't want to spoil it yet. So you got the Atlantia, and it's the same stuff. It's in the original episode, Starbuck is playing against two people, and not just one. And of course, he's about to win, and he loses. And they call battle station alerts. Same thing. All this stuff is just exactly the same. Zach, smells like gets killed, and then of course exact same stuff there. I love the pictures in this. I mean, this picture, I don't remember seeing this picture in the movie.
Oh, that's in the book, in my book too.
I don't remember seeing that picture in the movie. I don't remember seeing him close his eyes and squint like that.
What's up, Colin?
I don't remember that at all.
There's a really good picture of the Imperious leader in my book.
Yes, I'll get there in a second. So
you'll have that?
Yes, it's this one.
Oh, no. Get out.
Look, there's bubbles.
There's bubbles. We have a bubble sighting. Bubbles.
Complete
wow, that's
centerfold of the man himself, the Imperious leader.
That's not an American one.
Yeah. That's the Imperious leader.
Oh my God! Turn the page.
So it talks about the Imperious leader, and of course, he's up on his pedestal.
All right, so that little picture on the left is bigger in mine, but there's no pedestal picture at all.
Yeah.
But in mine, there is a photo of a raider attacking, and it's upside down.
What?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to switch. I got to see this. Can you hold up the camera?
Yeah. See it? It's
freaking way.
Yeah.
They screwed up.
So I'm telling you, the pictures are, they're different.
They screwed up. Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? That's awesome, right?
Show me your Imperious Leader picture.
Okay, I'll show you the Imperious Leader. Hold on. This is really interesting how they're different. Here, look. There's this.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
No, it's not.
It's not giving him the full respect that he requires.
You're demented, man. What's the matter with you? Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't know what pictures you're going to have, but check this out. Look at this. There's banners. There's flags.
Yeah. We talked about that earlier. We were talking about flags. Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
All right, let me switch over.
Okay, because you're not going to have that. I bet you it's on. Oh, and I have like a gap on one of the pages. There's like a missing picture. There's like a whole gap. Nothing there.
A gap, huh?
Yeah, they could have actually filled it in with something.
So there's a huge picture there.
Nope. Don't have that, of course.
That's a really nice picture, too. It's the explosion of the Atlantia. What an awesome thing that was.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
that's
it's upside
a shot
down here,
from
too.
A triple flip move attack pattern delta. Thanks, Colin.
Yep, it's upside down here.
What the hell page is that? All right, so that looks like my page, but
yeah, but it's upside down as well.
It doesn't follow. Yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. Bring that back. You have same picture and.
I wonder if it looks like upside down, right side up. Yep. You know where that's at? If you look at it right side up, you'll know what it is.
Oh, look, the hangar bay.
The hangar bay. It's when they go into the hangar bay.
Yeah.
Yep, it's upside down. You look at it like I can't figure out what that is. But as soon as you turn it around,
we know exactly.
And you can see exactly it's the hangar bay. Somebody should have lost their job editing.
Mike DeBruin says, upside down, no wonder Toaster is tipsy. Yep, that's exactly right.
Then I got a huge picture for this.
Oh no, I don't have that.
Can you smell the colonial cooking back there?
Yeah, he's toast, that guy. Look at that.
Yeah.
8 hours.
Smell what the colonials are getting cooked as. Yeah, that's it.
Boy.
That's
wow.
That's a good photo too.
Either. I don't have that.
That's a good photo.
I don't have that. Yeah, it's not in this book.
So here's my Caprica photos.
Okay, so the Caprica, there is Caprica photos.
So there's the flags. We were talking about flags earlier.
Yeah.
Oh
man. Yeah.
And then there's one on the ground there.
They reversed the picture in my book. It's flipped.
Yeah, see the one you flipped upside down? Or
no,
side to side. Okay.
Side, yeah.
Did you see the flag on the ground?
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
They caught a good shot of him. He's in the midair. Look at the mushroom cloud. Oh, it's beautiful.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, so
what really drives me nuts about this is Zach is already dead 5 pages ago, but they have him again in here.
Because that's the only shots they have of a pilot.
So this is a mess up. So here they're talking about the when she confronts Adama and Apollo at the Viper and everything else. Does anybody know where this picture's from?
Yeah, come on, man. Everybody knows. You guys know. Come on. But you know what's interesting?
That's not correct.
Oh boy, in my book,
that's on the Ovions.
There's 2 more pictures on the right-hand page, and one of them also is flipped.
Okay, I got to see this.
Carillon, that's right, Chris.
Yep.
Chris Laskowski, Carillon.
All right.
Yep. Here you go.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Somebody was definitely drunk when they did this one.
They just didn't know what they were looking at. They had no clue.
Yeah, I mean, literally, this thing came out before the show. Mine did.
Well, they didn't know.
Yeah.
They just didn't know. They didn't
1978, because the show came out in September of 1978, so really technically 79 it was the big ones.
So your book has a full picture of this.
Right.
So mine is like cropped like a third of the page.
Robert's, the layout department was on the grog.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, this was the 70s. It may have been LSD.
Yeah, look, here's your friend. Here's your buddy.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. Hang on. Let me go to mine.
Right? He's like, but that's not in your book, so I don't know what the heck's going on.
Yeah, it is. It's this one.
Oh. Wow.
So,
full page.
Full page of the beheading. But in the book, which surprised me because in the actual book he gets beheaded. And in this book, they take him away. They don't behead him. Now, is that because it was a storybook for kids? I don't know.
But look what they show.
Yeah, but what they're showing is like this would be, if you watch the show, this is when they cut his head off.
Yeah.
What a great photo, by the way.
Robert Bound.
Sword.
Robert Bound says, but the Reliant was initially designed so the nacelles were on the top, but it was taken out of the box in a fashion that the FX crew thought that they were on the bottom. And this is probably what happened with this.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, there it is. There's the upside down picture.
I got one too. Upside down.
Yep, you got one too. But the picture above it is really cool.
Yeah, the surviving colonial ships, ragtag.
Oh, look at that. That's a great pic. Oh, there's our ship. There's the IFB ship right there.
Yep.
That's our ship. That's us. That's us, IFB, flying around. That's us.
Lots of pictures of the maps. I always like the maps.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we start the Cassiopeia part of this.
Okay. I got that picture.
And, of course, we got the
Sire
Yuri.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the same story goes through. Like I said, we're not going to go really deep into the story because it runs the exact same way as the novel does, and it is different. I mean, remember, it's still, in here there's still the camouflage shielding.
Yes, to the pilot device.
And it also mentioned the camouflage shielding of the fueling area that the Vipers refueled at before meeting back up with the Galactica. So all that stuff. I mean, this is directly out of the novel. It does not follow the movie.
Hey Rob, there is no Colonial Movers yet.
No.
Oh, you got two pictures of Muffet. I only got one.
And it's close up.
Oh, look at that.
Undercover Cylon operative.
No. You wish.
Undercover Cylon operative.
Nope. Okay, we got those pictures, except yours is bigger. That's a nice one. Okay.
The mines.
There's the hero, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of explosions.
Yeah.
And then we paused till next week, and then we went to Cetal. So Cetal. So this is what got me. So she played the guest we're going to have in 2 weeks. Said she played Cetal. Cetal was not the leader that I know of. So it's a Cetal leader of the insectoids. The Queen was the leader of the insectoids. Cetal was her second in command.
Correct.
So that's kind of a weird thing inside of here.
Cetal, a leader of the race called the Ovions, by the few humans unlucky enough to face them.
Yep. The farmer technicians.
So get this, Cetal is a leader but Queen Lotte is the queen.
Right. Lotte is the queen. Cetal is not the leader. Lotte is the queen. Well, she is a leader, but not...
A leader of the race called the Ovions.
Right, but this says Cetal, leader of the insectoids.
Oh, mine says Cetal, a leader of the race called the Ovions.
Huh.
But there is a queen.
Yeah,
So
right.
there's
This
a
is
leader
right. The
and-
throne room of Queen Lotte, a four-armed Ovion, played strange music. With fingers like that, I can see why it was strange. I love this picture, though. Nice.
She's not playing it, though.
No.
Yeah, it's somebody else.
Yeah. This is a beautiful picture.
Mine's different. You gotta really. Do we have two different pictures? That's cool, though.
Yeah. So
Wow.
if you go back and watch our episode with Jean-Pierre Dorliac, he talks about the Ovion's nets and how he came across and
That's right.
built those.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, this has got some different people in it. So,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
you got
Yeah, so
the
that
Star Wars
creep, man.
spinoff.
Oof. I can tell you that those shots don't exist in my book.
Yeah.
That's Nope.
And he's used later on.
Okay. Not
You remember who?
what?
Remember who this guy is later on?
He's in that what the hell, that episode.
Uh-huh.
The episode. Come on, guys. The episode. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? Yes, originally the plan was for the Ovions to play a larger role, like England's. Yeah, the British one's good. Another mess up in Chris's book. The picture used for Starbuck playing cards just before the first Viper launch from Galactica. That is actually Starbuck talking to a Tucana sister in Caroline Casino.
Probably.
The sheriff. Yes, Colin. Thank you.
Yep.
Leader of the Borans. Yes.
Bores.
Figure. Yes, the Borans.
Logau.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
Oh, that one is.
Yeah, that's him talking.
That's correct.
That's it.
But that is definitely not the right one. Yeah, because you can see the outline is definitely. You're correct. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, he's talking to the Tucanas. Yeah. Oh, that's a great picture of Boxy.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. I like the.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely looks open mouth, scared, open. Ah,
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one. These are really good. The thing I noticed about your book compared to mine don't have the shiny pages. Mine have a.
No, yeah, mine is shiny paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the big things,
man.
though.
Don't have that picture.
That's
a
beautiful.
great picture.
That is a really good picture.
Do not have that.
Love the. You can definitely get some good detail on the warrior chest piece. Yeah.
That's nice. All right, that Cylon picture, I have a bigger one.
Yeah, everybody's got the silent picture. This is everywhere because there's a huge explosion in the back. It's beautiful. And
No, see that picture? I don't have that. I have other ones though.
This
I
little
definitely
one?
have other ones. Yeah.
It's a nice picture. I always like their smile.
Now she was on our show.
Yep.
She
I always
came
loved.
on.
I always loved her smile.
Which we have to mention. Oh, Tucanas. That's a bigger picture than ours, than the American ones. We have to talk a little bit about Jack.
Yep,
Jack
we will.
Stauffer.
I got the picture we can update.
Good. And
Look familiar? John Jackson Miller.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, I like
got
her
that.
smile, but when she screams, it's even better.
Yeah. I got that picture too. Oh, wow.
That's a nice big one.
No, don't have that. Do not have that.
Yeah, it's a nice big one.
That's insane. That is not in the book I have. There is some difference in pictures. There are definitely different pictures. Many of the same, but not all. There are definitely other pictures.
There's another good screen.
Yes. Yeah, I have that, but bigger and reversed. It's a bigger shot.
Oh, it's reversed?
Yeah.
Flipped.
Yep, they flipped it. Got those.
I don't ever remember seeing this one. The
That's
silent
a
one.
good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't have that. That's a good one. Wow. I like that.
There's the baby.
Oh, yeah. I got that, too. I got that one.
This is a great photo.
Oh, do not have that. That's not in this book.
Huge photo.
That's a really nice picture. Nope, don't have that. Not even a small one of that. That's cool.
Now, this part in the book is different too.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of shots on this for some reason, but you've got the bridge scene.
We have the same size as that one. Actually, yours is a little bigger. I got that one too, but yours is bigger.
So the bridge scene, that's all different in the regular book. I'll leave it at that. So.
Oh wow, what's that? Look at those Cylons. Nope, don't have that.
This is a nice photo of the land ram.
Yeah, look at that. I love it. Yours is way bigger. Cool. Actually, my number 4 is cut off on the book. My book. Yeah, oh, that's a really nice picture. Look at that.
Matter of fact, that's the only time I've ever seen the number 4. The other ones were like number 8 or something.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Some great CGI photos.
Yeah. Let me see your. That's a good one too. It's reversed. Mine, they're flying the opposite direction. And your Cylon Raiders. Oh, that's a different. I have a different picture. Everything's the same except for that bottom picture where your thumb is. Or right hand.
This one?
No, the other one. Right there. Yeah, I have a totally different picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battle stars.
Wow, I just have a bunch of Cylon Raiders.
We can skip these photos. I don't like these.
This is beautiful. This is where everything is blown up. Okay, that's cool.
These suck. We can move on.
No.
Another Imperious leader.
Don't have that.
Good shot of Boxy.
Okay. And?
Huge.
Oh, wow. I have that, but yours is way bigger. Really cool. There's Athena there.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's nice.
There she is.
Nice picture.
There she is. It's funny, this photo, though. It looks like Serena wasn't supposed to be looking at the camera, but she's the one looking at the camera. Everybody else is looking at the Dama.
Yeah.
But she's looking at the camera.
Nice.
That's a good photo.
And
then we got the making of behind the scenes.
Nope.
You don't have a behind the scenes stuff?
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
No.
this talks about Dykstra and everything in here.
No. We don't have that.
Yep.
Don't have that. Nope.
Yeah, it's funny. Larson's talking in this thing about how they're like one generation beyond the hardware at NASA, NASA space shuttle.
Wow. Nope.
So yeah, so Dorliac did the job so brilliantly it became a nightmare for the cinematographer. Talking about the chrome.
Wow, that's not in this book.
Great photos of the Macquarie's artwork. They don't have this part, huh?
Nope.
And that's it.
No, see, yours is better in some ways.
Book of the film, 96 pages.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good one to have because mine doesn't have it. So, yeah,
looks like we're looking for the English version. Although I paid a bundle for shipping on that.
Yeah, I actually do have it. I do have it. Except it's.
You have the English version?
Let me see. No. I have this thing. It's not the same. Sorry. Pull this.
What is that one? That one looks like a Scholastic book. That's my front cover. Mine's yours $1.75. Oh, that's different, yeah. What book is this? I think I've seen this one. What? Oh, yes, I do have this one.
This is a good one, man. It's got it's got one of
It's got all the it's got the cartoons in it. Yeah, the comics.
This is awesome. This is cool.
We
should do a review on that.
That's from England, and it was based on the Cylon.
It says authorized edition.
Yeah.
This is definitely worthy of us to go over. We should do this one.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
It's got some interesting stories in it.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one. The Freedom Fighters of Battlestar Galactica. I'm telling you right now, this is
Freedom Fighters of Battlestar Galactica.
That's right. We should do this, dude. We should do it.
Yeah.
Inside back cover. Inside back cover.
Kaboom.
Oh, we should do this. This is a good one. Anyway, so.
Yeah, Mike the Burn. This is like reading Rainbow, but good. That's it. You can, LeVar.
Where else are you going to get any?
LeVar, you can just. LeVar.
All right, enough. There's so much good Battlestar Galactica that we haven't really looked at. I mean, it's. Right? I mean, who else does that? It's so cool. The version I have has the cover art that resembles the one sheet. Yeah, I know. It's kind of interesting how they're different. They're similar yet they're different. I like the way the layouts differ, but
I like the big, huge pictures.
Yeah,
those are nice.
You actually got some fanzines.
Yeah, we can pull those up. I can do that. Hang on. Stand by. Really... We're moving. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Yes. So Tipsy Toaster picked up some fanzines at a really, really good discount. And so we're going to look at those because
I love sitting here.
Look at that. What is that? That is
Pete knows why I love sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I love sitting here, Pete?
Right in front of you is Athena.
And she's life size. Bigger than life in front of me. She's huge.
All right. Stop.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Stay focused for a minute. We're almost done.
Sorry. Okay. All right. So I was able to pick up Battlestar Review. So Battlestar Review and Colonial crap. I was going to screw it up. It's another one of the things. So Battlestar, this was funny, though. This one's number 12. And it's original. It's been put together. This hasn't been, unstapled or anything like that. So there's no multiple staples and everything else. But when they put this one together, they messed up because page 1 and 2 is the last page.
Oh.
So I have to go back here to talk about the... I'm echoing, aren't I? Oh, there we go. That's better. That might be better, right?
All right, it's out of focus, though.
Is it out of focus?
I don't know.
It's just really far away. It's really bright because it's white pages.
Yeah. There we go.
So this is October 1987.
Wow.
I was in the Navy then. So the Colonials is another one of their publications, and I have a bunch of those as well. So the same company did the Colonials, does Battlestar Review, and the company's called Colonial Enterprises. If anybody knows these people or knows anybody that was involved with this in Van Nuys, California, let me know. I'd want to talk to these people a lot because it'd be cool. So, but the person who runs this, you're going to recognize his name, Pete. You see, I don't know if I can hold it up farther.
Oh, Janowski.
Yep.
Wow. Did he pass away?
He passed away.
Yeah. Oh, Janowski.
So he was the editor from this, and it's funny. He talks about how how hard this was to do because he's like, we're only 6 months late for this one or whatever. I think one of these things is like 6 months late getting it out because he says all I feel like I do is I do fanzine stuff. He says all I do is this stuff all the time. But anyways, there's not the one thing I can say about this, the Battlestar Review compared to some of the other fanzines, is there's less pictures and there's less like poetry and those kind of things inside of there than on this. These are strictly stories. It's like reading a book. Well, I shouldn't say it's about like a bunch of short stories. It's really nice. So it's funny though if you look at the. I know it's gonna be hard for you guys to see this. So, but does anybody know what a dot matrix printer was?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All of these things were printed in dot matrix. So they're all dot matrix. It's funny, but it's got some great stories in here. I haven't got to read these yet, so I can't say much about them.
The Gambler.
The Gambler, and then there's what I like about these is he also, he put down things like now available, only 50 copies left of the Colonials #4 and Battlestar Review #12, right? So this one is 12. So this one kind of gives you a rundown of what's in 12. And then due back from the printer on 1st November 97, order now, Colonials #5. So, and then send your checks or money orders. And I remember doing these, by the way. Some of those ones I've got over there, I did money orders and checks. So you can see it is word heavy, which is great because it's not a lot of pictures and things like that. Of course, the pictures are nice, but they're stories. And then order your copies now. Battlestar Review #14. So this one's 12, and they're talking about 14 already. And he's talking about, Returning to Duty by Heather Simmons, who is Lieutenant Arena, and why is she how did she end up being Apollo's wingman? So they kind of hooks for you to go buy the next ones.
Interesting.
So, and once again, word heavy. Heavy. So Song of Caprica, another great fanzine I have. And same company. I love this. Ready? Did anybody go?
Oh my God, no way.
I want to know if anybody went.
The Colonial Con 1988. June 17, 18, 19 at the Tidewater Inn in Easton, Maryland. Did anybody go? Come on, guys. You gotta let us know. Did anybody go and do any pictures exist of this?
Yeah, I love.
Oh my God!
Richard Hatch has accepted our invitation, and Terry Carter wants to join us too. The hotel details and costs. The registration fee was $50. Make your checks to Colonial Enterprises. That's freaking cool.
Oh my God! 1988.
Yep. Anybody go? God. I want to know if anybody go. If we got any pictures out there?
Come on, you guys.
I would love to see those.
Somebody had to have gone. One of you out there. Come on.
Huge amounts of stories in here.
Wow.
And then Brother's Keeper and everything else. So that was 12. 13's kind of cool. I love the helmets. I don't know why I like the helmets. They look kind of funky, but they're definitely an Egyptian look. And once again, it's fan art. So, and this one's done by looks like Don Lewis was the artist for the front cover, and this one looks like Don Lewis was the front artist on this one too, by the way. But so these are similar. At least we got the page right this time. And this one's got Colonial Enterprises bulletin. So it's got the bulletin board, Love's Awakening, talks about #9, Unsung Hero of the War, talks about #10, Images of the Past, The Black Widow, the Colonials issue 4, 5, and 6. It does a quick review of those, which I have those. Other Battlestar Galactica fanzines and fan clubs. I will see that one in a second. Colonial Con 88, which was what we just talked about over here.
Oh, there's a review?
I don't know if it's a review. No. It's on page 37. It's probably another.
Get out.
So
please 37. Go to that.
So we'll go to 37, and we'll look at 36 and 37. So I love this. Hello again. And here in your hands is a Battlestar Review issue number 13. My daisy wheel printer is fixed. Wow. Daisy wheel. Anyways.
I know what that is.
Yeah. The Battlestar Review is in need of contributors very badly. We have some stories promised to us, but they have not arrived yet. And he goes on and talks about that. So this, you can tell it's a lot easier to read. His daisy wheel printer was fixed compared to the dot matrix. And so it's 36.
Oh my God, get the 37. Where is the convention?
I think it's just another advertisement for it.
We're gonna find out that it didn't happen.
There's more fanzines and clubs. The 13th Tribe, Clean Slate Press, which Sharon Monroe. Sharon, if you're out there, we're looking for you. Red Squadron's Battlestar Galactica fanzine. I have not. It's the Rising Star. Okay. I know. Now, I thought maybe it was a different one, but yeah, the Rising Star. I have that one. Fan clubs. Richard Hatch International Fan Club. For information, San Bernardino, California. The Dirk Benedict International Fan Club. Canton, Massachusetts. The 13th Tribe, the unofficial club for the fans of Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica Fan Club, Boston, Massachusetts. Wow, I thought that was Texas. I could be wrong.
The one above you is England.
Yeah, England. 13th Tribe is in England.
Wow, yeah, that's right. That's
Battlestar
right.
Galactica Fan Club is not out of Texas? What? Clara M. Copstick? Copstick?
Oh, let's see if we could find those people.
Be kind of fun.
I would love to talk to them.
And it's just talking about Colonial Con again, so.
Same ad?
Just
an ad?
Yeah, just an ad, but this time Terry Carter is going. The other one says Terry Carter wanted to join. This one says he's going.
So
hotel fees, $160 double occupancy.
Oh, God. So there's a chance that in a future issue they actually talk about the convention.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
Song of Caprica is still available. I have that. And then Battlestar Galactica Colonial Enterprises.
Oh, my God.
I forgot that. What? I don't have Rainbows Always End.
What?
Rainbows Always End. Oh, I've got to find that one.
What is that about?
It says Illustrated, Jones, Coculus. What happened to the 12 planets during and after the final destruction? This is a set of 5 stories telling by some of the survivors who came after the find of the ruins of a once great human civilization. Warriors of Arinthia, or A-E-R-I-A-N-A, Arania, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Young cadet officer, young woman, blah, 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 incarceration, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Damn it. I don't have that. I got to find that. I bet.
What about the one below it?
I have that one. Change of command.
Oh.
That's J.R. Janowski's.
Oh, Janowski's great. He's great.
Yeah.
We love his stuff.
I got to find that one. Damn it. I hate these things sometimes. So, this one is number 14.
July.
Yep.
Isn't
July.
that after the convention?
Should be. Where the convention was
June.
June, yeah. Let's see if it comes up.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Come on.
From the Bridge, Battlestar Review, Alone, Battlestar Review, Galactomania. Number 10.
Oh, come on.
Let's see. I don't know if they have anything. From the Bridge. Yeah, I love it. So this is one of the things I was talking about. Well, here it is. Battlestar Galactica Review, number 14. Only 6 months late. Hey, we're getting closer to meeting our dates. There are just too many hours, and there's just not enough hours in the day, folks. And I'm getting tired of spending every weekend on zines.
Oh, man.
So, here it is. Number 2, Galactomania. What happens when Battlestar Galactica meets Doctor Who?
Yes.
I don't think... I have to look. I might have this one. I don't know for sure, though. This is a limited edition, so order now. Don't miss out on this one. $18 plus $3 postage and handling.
Oh, my God. That's insane.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have anything in here about the convention. No, it's all stories.
Come on, you guys. Anybody go to this? We want to know.
No.
The trial of who? Captain who?
Keel.
Captain Keel.
Yeah.
Huh. That looks interesting.
So I think this is the story, if I remember, it's a Yellow Squadron. He disobeys orders. He gets on Apollo's bad side, and they take him and they try to strip him of his command and everything.
Wow.
So he's in charge of Yellow Squadron.
Okay.
I remember reading something similar to this one. It might have been in a different book. But, yep. Damn, they don't have anything on the convention. So that was a great find. Every so once in a while I find some of these and I'll buy them whenever I can. That was a good find. Should I just go ahead with the last thing here? Let's might as well.
Yep.
So we are getting ready for our movie, Stranded Warrior. So we needed to fix some of our jackets. So we went and bought more buckles. So these are buckles from Cell Geek. Cell Geek is online, and these are a steal compared to the newer ones. The newer ones are $15 a piece. These are $8 a piece, and these are the original pins.
Oh, the other ones are really hard to do because I had to do that for one.
Focus. There we go.
The hero jacket. That's the real deal.
So this goes in. This goes on. This has got a metal piece that goes.
Yep, that's
the
the real
back of
deal.
it.
Yep.
And then you just hammer those down.
Can you take it apart?
Yep. So this is the real deal.
Can't see it. Yeah. And the other one? The other side?
Yep.
Yep. It folds down. You gotta
Yep.
fold it out and then back in.
And back in. And these penetrate the
Hold
so
it
this,
up.
Yeah, this comes
It's not a
open.
camera.
Yeah, this comes.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on, focus. This
There.
comes out.
Yeah. Up.
Oh, this comes out,
go.
and then you sandwich it in. Sandwich the fabric in between.
Hammer time. That's right, Rob. Very carefully though.
Yeah. So we got enough for a number. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So we have enough for 4 jackets. So we're getting the jackets separately, and then we're just putting these on to replace the crappy ones that they put on the jackets. So we bought these from Cell Geek, and then we didn't use any of the money we had so far. So that came out of my pocket, which is cool. I'm okay with that because I'm going to make this happen one way or another. And then so we bought those from Cell Geek, and then he was nice enough to send us some extra stuff with it, which was like, really? He didn't have to, but and by the way, if you guys are looking to go to Cell Geek and buy these, the discount code that we had last time when we interviewed him, I believe still works, and that discount code is Fans Fuel the Fleet. That's right, Fans Fuel the Fleet is the discount code. So he sent me some other things that came with it. I'm like, oh yeah, these are that standard. You know, I picked these out of the box, and I'm like, oh geez, it's going to be the Battlestar Galactica 2004 versions, and they're kind of cool and all. But no, these are actually
Pegasus Scorpia?
Yeah, Pegasus was a Scorpia, and this is for Sheba.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, focus. Here we go.
There we go. There it is.
And I'm like, oh, those are plastic.
Nope.
No. These are metal. And they
Yeah,
have
just like a little plastic thing.
and they have a
on it.
plastic
Yeah.
cover.
A film.
Yep, film on it. So
Up.
That's what it looks like
There we go.
without
Whoa.
the
Oh,
film. This way.
so cool. Oh
So
my God.
He included these for free, but that wasn't all. So he included Sheba, and I haven't boxed these yet, so let's go ahead and do that now. Where'd I put them? All right, they're here somewhere. Oh, here they are. So he sent those, and then on inside of there also is Jolly. Oh, come on. Jolly from Blue Squadron. Let's take it out. It's stuck. Ugh. So this is Jolly Blue Squadron. Do it this way so it's peel the plastic off.
All right, so there you go. So cool.
So Jolly.
Wow. That's nice. Who knew that they even made something like that? That is wicked cool.
And this one is... Come on.
Hey, you know what? John Repper just said that is a good buy from Selkie. Back in 1982, when I bought my first 4 buckles, I got them at a luggage store for $2 each.
Oh my gosh.
A luggage store. That's so cool.
This one is Adama.
Pull it up. Oh, wow.
It says Caprica.
Adama Commander.
Yep. That's cool. And these things are metal, too. I was like, these are plastic. No. These are fracking metal.
That is wicked cool.
So I am also reached out to him to see if I can get some custom ones made for our movie.
Hey, Carl. Carl's in Orlando.
Cool.
What's up, buddy?
So hopefully we get the custom ones out for the movie. And then, of course, on top of all of that, he also sent us a number of yards of...
Check this out. And there you go. Bam. The real deal.
The real deal.
Hold it up. Up. There. Oof. That's awesome.
So that was really cool of him. So, like I said, really nice guy. Reach out. What?
I'm answering. Chris Laskowski says, did the Warriors in the TOS have Daggett tags? And the answer is not that we know of.
Not that we know of. But we never really saw. Well, we did see Dirk shirtless many a times. So, yeah. But by gosh, it's our movie. We can do what we want.
That's right. Kim. Hey, Kim. Kim says, have Apollo's tags from them. They are really nice.
Yeah?
Oh, well, we didn't even know they made this stuff. So thanks for joining us live, Coswell and Kim Harms. Thanks for joining. Appreciate watching live. And everybody else that'll watch us later on, sometimes in the thousands, which blows our minds. So thank you for joining and thank you for watching.
So yeah, there's...
do we have you have an update on Jack Stauffer? Because that was part of what we wanted to go over real quick. And yeah, again, just thank everyone for supporting. I know a lot of you have actually shared the link to the TSW, the Stranded Warrior, our fan film that's making the actual rounds, the Indiegogo campaign. A lot of people have shared it. It's over 26 shares, I think. So it's just going out all over the place. So thank you very much for that. We're almost a third funded in just the first 3 days, which is incredible. Thank you so much for that. You know who you are, and we're definitely going to name names later on when we get close to capturing that first level. We will announce names because you guys are. We're not going to say what you gave, but we're going to announce names. Thank you so much for supporting and helping. Really, really cool of you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, looks like Jack is up to 12,580 of a $35,000 goal. So
fantastic.
So
he's getting close.
Getting there.
He's getting close to the halfway mark.
Yeah, I sent an email to Lorette, see if she'll get back with us in regards to how he's doing. So.
Right.
He did come on and do a video the other day, but he hasn't done one in a couple of weeks. I think a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe.
Hopefully he's just getting better.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Lorette, thank you for reaching out to us. Really appreciate that as well. Right. She came on the show. We got to talk to her. It was very, very cool.
She's an angel.
So, yep. Definitely looking out for Jack. So guys, we're we're working on our end, and you guys are tuning in and supporting. Thank you very much. We are anxious to put together our showcase fan film, Battlestar Galactica: The Stranded Warrior. It takes place in the 1978 world, and it's just we're gonna have there you go. This is teaser.
I did put it on there. Oh, I didn't know I did. There are those who fled the colonies. There are those who fled the. There are those. There are those who. Start over. There are those who believe. Stop. There we go. There are those who believe the Cylon War is lost, and that man cannot survive. There are those who fled the colonies in hopes of living in peace. And there are those who fight. These are the warriors. They and their ancestors, both women and men, have been living with violence and death for over a millennium. These warriors, even now, fight to survive, physically and mentally, together and alone, all across the heavens. That's
Yay!
One.
Yay! That is freaking cool. Oh boy, that is really, really cool. There's
we're gonna add more. And Chuck and them have done some great jobs with the CGI and everything.
Oh
but
boy,
there's more coming so to that piece. So that's actually supposed to be the beginning of the movie, and so that'll be much better by the time it gets to the movie because we'll have more CGI and stuff. So.
Oh yeah. So this is what we're going.
Just a taste.
Right? Just a taste. Set up. Like we said, we have a full cast of various characters, or all original characters that tell the backstory, and Martin is involved, of course. I mean, all we hear is the name in the episode. So we're going to give you the story, and we cast.
It answers some of the questions. We asked ourselves. Out of all the stuff we picked, we picked this story because there was always questions from it. In my case, that I always asked, so you get the, she comes out with the jacket. I don't know if you remember the scene or not, but if you rewatch it if you want to, I can't count how many times I watched it now to kind of inspire myself. But she comes out with a jacket. It's got the patch on it. And she says, to her son, yes, your father was a colonial warrior. And he's like, a warrior like Apollo? He said, yes. And then, Booties takes him out, and then she comes in. But then she gives the backstory. And she says, Booties found him wandering in the desert. And so all the questions come up is like, how did he end up there? What happened? What was he on? Was he on a mission? Did he just crash land? Why didn't anybody go look for him? Right? I mean, what kind of person was he? He's a captain, so he had to run his own. He probably he's like Apollo, so he had what was his backstory and what happened to him, and how he went there and they got married or what, and they had a child, and it's just there was just so many things I never knew that I wanted that I think I could fill in. So I started filling them in, and then how did he die? That's going to be in part 2, by the way. You have to get part 1 first, and then part 2 gets the some of the other stuff. But how did he die? How did he get killed? Why didn't he kill the Cylon? Or where's Red Eye's rifle? How did Red Eye kill him if Red Eye's carrying his pistol? Now, if you read the actual script, Red Eye has a rifle. But in the show, he doesn't. So those are the questions we always asked ourselves, and like, hey, why don't we write, if we're going to write a fan film, let's do one on this. So that's what we did. We went ahead and did we wrote it up, and then we're like, well, now that we got it written, let's just make it happen. So hopefully, we can make it happen. And And you'll get the opportunity to see our answers to what some of those questions were.
Oh, absolutely. With your help, we're going to do this. It's happening one way or the other. This is it's going forward, and we're very, very grateful that in 3 days we've just about gotten to the 1/3 mark of our goal. There's costs. No one, zero gets paid.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're not
All
allowed to get paid.
volunteers. But there are expendables and other costs that go into this, from ordering costumes
Yeah.
and getting like the buckles and getting the actual green screens and securing the location, and the custodian that comes with the location has to make sure that everything's in place. I mean, so there's a lot
Right.
of different things, whether we can reach the
And we got
next level
we got a
cameras. We have to
seamstress
rent those
who's
cameras.
sewing blue uniforms because
Yeah,
there aren't any.
for nothing. But those materials, right? All the materials. So if we're lucky, we'll be able to get a makeup artist, but we have to pay for the expendables, right? So
Mhm.
all of that has to be paid for, not to mention the craft services. We have to feed everyone that's going to volunteer to come on and, either drive up. We've gotten a whole
Which
bunch
reminds us,
of people.
we're looking for extras. You want to drive to New York
We are.
first
That's
weekend
right.
in May.
Actually, let's just give the dates. We have the dates. So let's just tell you up front, guys. It's May 6th and 7th. It's going to be in New York City. And if you have a Colonial Warriors uniform, you're good to go. And you will be a featured background actor.
And we'll
you'll
have
get
our seamstress
IMDb
on
credit.
set. If you want to change your patch, we'll put you in the
Yes.
front row.
Yeah, you change the patch, go in the front row. If you don't, you're going to be in the back row, but you will be seen. You will be definitely seen on film, and you'll
And
get
we'll feed you.
IMDb credit. Yeah, we'll feed you.
We'll feed you.
So definitely getting IMDb credit for it,
Yep.
and a copy of it as well. It's a showcase. It's
Yeah.
a showcase. We're emphasizing the talents that go into this. So everybody's being that's helping, and those of you that have contributed, of course, the big thank yous on the screen, and they'll be all listed at the end as supporter with whatever, everybody gets whatever the contributions are. There's perks that go with this, and we're looking forward to doing this. And now remember, so we're in the pre-production stage, and then there's going to be a post-production. Believe it or not, there are festivals that we can move this forward to. Mostly,
Right. It's actually
of course,
allowed then,
conventions and film festivals as well. But every time you
So
put it into
the
a
idea
film
behind that
festival,
is not to toot our own horn, but to
correct.
get the story in Battlestar Galactica out there
Yep.
to the masses,
Yep.
so people watch it
That's right.
and go, "Hey, I remember that show," and maybe drum up some more interest in the show, and maybe get Hollywood to start taking notice, because we know Hollywood isn't doing anything with it right now other than sitting
No.
on it.
Nothing at all. So, but there's costs, right? There is a cost to get this out, right? There is a fee that we have to cover to get this out. So we're looking to cover all of that, because the goal is not for it to just live on YouTube. We want it to get it out into the rest of the world and showcase all of the volunteers and the talent that went into this.
Yeah, the
So that's
CGI
also part
people,
of
like
that.
Chuck and
Yeah.
Chris, and
Yep.
some of the people
And
they worked with. I mean, it's been a network. It's been great. And that's one of the reasons why we thought we could do this, because
oh yeah,
we've met so many fans that are so talented and so driven that could help us do this. We couldn't do this alone.
no.
So,
And that's the point. We don't
Yep.
want to do it alone. We want to have you guys involved, and thank you everybody for doing it. And there's a bunch of you that say are committed to driving from far to come here to do this with us. And so we're looking forward to having a good time. And we're going to give back by making sure that we get the best people that we can to volunteer for this. The actors,
the actors are amazing.
nobody gets paid. No one. No one that's on this is getting paid. So the actors are all volunteering, and we have very talented people that have stepped up. So,
SAG after people.
Yeah, that volunteered, that are waiving everything for just to be in this because they liked what they read in terms of the script that we put together. So thank you. We're going to have a good time with this, you guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Nope.
So thank you very much.
Every time I read it, I go through it, finalizing. Every time I read it, I'm like, this is so cool. I'm hoping that the audience will be the same way.
We've taken the time to make sure that we've tweaked the scenes. We're adapting to what we're going to be able to do, right? So
we're adapting to challenges. There's some challenges we face in regards to funding. There's some things we can do and can't do. We want to get, there's a funding level where we get our actor out to Team BSG's Viper and actually fly them and get them out there to Texas so they can get inside the Viper and film inside of that. But we got to meet those goals to get there. I mean, I can't.
It's a stretch goal, right? I mean,
I can only fund so much of this project.
We need to be able to pay for an airline ticket to get Martin, the actor that's going to fly. And
then I'll be driving down if it's the case. I'll drive down to save money.
Right.
So we can film it.
We have to get the actor out, and so that's an expense, and we have to feed them. So these are part of the stretch expenses. There is to move that Viper into a location. There is an expense.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to find a place to put it for. Probably almost 48 hours because they have to build it.
Right. They got to put it back,
tear it down afterwards.
So. Yeah. So there are expenses, and that's part of the stretch goal. And we hope that we get there, but we want to assure you guys that this is going to happen. We are going to make the Stranded Warrior, the first part of it, is going to happen one way or the other. We're going to make it happen, and you guys are giving us the fuel to get there. So thank you very much. Keep up, keep it up. Whatever
if you want to give, that's an Indiegogo. Just look up the Stranded Warrior, and or you could probably look up Battlestar Galactica because there are no other fan films.
Nope.
In production.
None.
So one of the reasons why we looked at it and said, "Oh my gosh, we have to do this.
Got to do this. Got to do it." So. Well, with that said, guys, thank you again.
Yeah, it's about that time, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's about 10 o'clock.
We love having you on board. We love talking about all this stuff.
We could be here all night. I mean, we did a 6-hour broadcast not too long ago.
We did a 6-hour. Don't forget to tell your friends, if you can, please support the Stranded Warrior. And you know how to contact us, right? info@interfleetbroadcasting.com. Stay safe. See you at our next show. Keep the faith. And, of course, you guys, you fans
fuel the fleet.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys take care. Have a great week.
Take care.